So welcome back to another video on my channel. So today I have really exciting build for you guys. I've actually been sitting on this keyboard for the past few months and I finally have some time to build it. So I've been sitting on this keyboard, the Akko Mod007, for the past 3 to 4 months because I actually bought it during the pre-order sale on Taobao, but I was quite busy and didn't actually have time to tackle this build. But I'm really excited that today I get to build it and show you guys my process of installing and building this keyboard. So I want to say a huge thank you to Akko for providing the switches in this video, but the keycaps and actually this kit right here was bought by me and I'm really excited to get this build finally done. So this is everything I'm going to be using today. Honestly, it's going to be an almost fully Akko build. So I'm going to be using some Akko Jelly Black switches. Huge thank you to Akko for sending these out. Then I'll be using some Akko keycaps right here. This is the ASA profile Doubleshot PBT keycap. So this is the white on black version. I actually got this during pre-order and I had it sitting around for a few months already. So I'm really excited to try it out. And of course we have the Mod007 right here. Again, I also bought this during pre-order, but it has been sitting around for a few months because I haven't got time to do it. But today finally I'm going to do it. So let's unbox it now. So the first thing I can see right here is actually the Akko Mod007 user manual included. So it comes in Chinese and English, so you can pause if you want to take a look at it. So it basically goes through the hotkeys, the commands for Windows, commands for Mac, and then some of the backlight settings right here. Really nice user manual right here. Next thing included is this. So I believe this is the FR4 plate. Let me just take it out. So yeah, this is the FR4 plate for the Mod007. Really nice. This is going to provide a better sound signature for the keyboard. And then inside the same package right here, we actually get some gasket strips, I believe. Yep, so these are all of the gasket strips that will basically go on the side of the keyboard. Next thing that was actually included is a coiled cable right here. So pretty standard coiled cable. It is pretty good, I guess, and the length is quite okay, and I do like that because it is actually gold plated and it is metal connectors. I really like that part. Not so liking the coiled part, honestly. They could do better with this, but it's really nice that they actually included a coiled cable. Now let's check out the keyboard kit. So this right here is the keyboard kit itself. So let's take a look around. Of course, the Mod007 is a gasket mounted keyboard, and of course it has the knob right here. That is really nice design. And then we can see that the PCB is actually 5-pin hot swap, and it is having north facing LED RGB. From what I heard from Akko, they'll be releasing the south facing one late I think 3 or Q4 of 2022. So if you do want it to have south facing, do stay tuned. Akko will be releasing that soon. And there are some stock steps included right here. These are some plate mounted steps, and you also can use some screw in steps. I think what I'm going to do for this video is just switch them out to some steps that I've already wholly modded. And on the top, on the left corner, of course, we can see the Type-C connection port. And it is just basically this smooth aluminium, CNC aluminium. Really nice so far. It is a little bit hefty, but I like the weight. And it's really nice with this like matte black. And on the back, we can see the 4 feet again. And then, of course, the Akko Mod007 logo right here. Akko Designer Studio. And this is the side profile. Honestly, I really like it. The angle is quite nice. And, of course, we have the knob on top. So that is it for the quick look around this kit. And we'll basically be building it now. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up and see what is actually included inside the keyboard itself. Alright, so after unscrewing it, we can actually see that there is some case foam included. So this will basically help to dampen the sound a little bit on the keyboard. And we can see all the CNC aluminum cut out like this. And of course, the daughter board here connects to the motherboard with this little Lego connector, which you can open up. So I think I'm going to open it up because I want to try to replace the plate with the FR4 plate given. So the top plate also removes like that, but you have to actually take out the knob first to remove the top plate. And then this is the stock plate right here. Let me just open it up. Okay, so I just open up the plate and the PCB, so we can actually see that there is also some foam included for the PCB. That is really nice right here. So this is basically will sit between the plate and the PCB to help dampen the sound of typing. And then we can see the aluminum plate right here, which comes with the gaskets already. So I'm basically going to be replacing this with the FR4 plate. So this is the difference right here. The FR4 plate comes in this white and bronze color, and then the original aluminum plate is just the same black with the keyboard. So all I have to do is just put on the gasket strips just like the one you see over here, and then you should be fine. So I will be honest, putting on these gasket strips were a little bit of a hassle, but after some rearranging and putting it in properly, this is how it looks like, and I think it turned out to be quite okay. So with all of the gasket strips now installed on the FR4 plate, I'm going to be installing the new stabilizers right here. So these are some genuine plate mounted cherry stabilizers which I've already wholly modded, and this is basically going to fit into the FR4 plate, because if you want to use screw-in steps, the FR4 plate does not support that. So that is a little bit of a downside, but I'm just going to install it. It should be quite easy. Alright, so I just installed all of the steps into the FR4 plate. It was quite easy to install. So now I think for the FR4 plate, you actually don't have to screw it back into the PCB. So you're just going to layer it on top and then connect it with all of the switches. So I'm just going to reinstall everything right now. Okay, so I just reassembled everything. Everything looks to be working good right now. So I think we can now put in the switches. So for the switches, as I said before, I'll be using the Akko Jelly Black switches. So these are some really nice linear switches. So these are all the specs. Operating force of 55 grams, and then a total travel of 4 millimeters, and everything is right here. You can pause if you want to read, and then we have the graph right here. So in my opinion, these are one of Akko's nicest switches right here, and they come in 45 switches per pack, and they come of course really nice with this Akko packaging right here. So this is what the Akko Jelly Black switches look like. They do have the dustproof stamp design on the side, and they are black, it's like smoke black. And on the back right here, you can see it is 3-pin, and there's a cutout for the LED on top. And honestly, I think they sound pretty smooth out of the box, and they are honestly not like needed to be looped. They are quite nice, and I would always use them out of the box because they are a little bit factory looped already, and they're quite smooth in my opinion. So let's just put it in. So this is what the keyboard currently looks like with all of the switches installed. Honestly, I'm really liking how it looks. This is of like a more like a matte black or a full black build, and I really like how it looks. And I think it looks quite decent with the RGB on as well. Really excited to see how the final result looks like and sounds like. So for the keycaps of this build, I'll be using the Akko ASA Profile PBT Doubleshot keycaps right here. So again, these are the black on white version, and honestly, when I saw them for pre-order up on Taobao, I bought them straight away, and I had this sitting around for quite a long time, and I'm really excited to be finally using them today. So this is the whole set right here. It comes with a lot of pieces, I think around 157 pieces if I'm not wrong. So I'm really excited to see how it looks like. I really love this black and white colorway, and of course the keycaps are really thick material, and I really love their double shot PBT keycaps by Akko. I think that they are really nice. So let's just put it in and see how it looks like. So what do you guys think? Honestly, I think that it's looking so good so far. These keycaps really fit this keyboard in my opinion, especially with all the black looks going on. I'm really happy with how it turned out. So now with everything done, I'm pretty excited too. Now let's move on to the typing sound test. So after using this keyboard for the past few days, and especially after that typing sound test, I would say that it sounds quite nice and I quite like this keyboard kit. So this whole build came out to around, I would say 800 to 900 ringgit for everything. Like the kit costs around 600 ringgit right now, and then the keycaps is around 170, and the switches is around 100 with shipping and everything. So for the price, I think it is quite okay, but the only drawback would be the north-facing RGB LEDs, but I heard that Akko will be updating this soon, so I'm quite happy that they're moving on to south-facing RGB. And honestly, for the typing sound and everything, it is quite nice. The experience is pretty nice, and the switches here are definitely very smooth. And one thing I like about it, of course, is the knob. It works well and there are no problems with it. So this build, honestly, I like it very much. And the gasket, I'm not so sure if I can show this on camera, but I would say that the gasket flex is quite okay, especially with the FR4 plate. I'm really satisfied with the amount of flex it gets. So that was it for this Akko Mod007 build. Honestly, I had quite an interesting time, especially installing the FR4 plate, and at the end of the day, I think that the sound signature was quite okay. It's not my favorite kind of sound signature, but it does sound quite great, especially for this gasket mounted FR4 plate. And honestly, I really liked and enjoyed this whole kit, and I hope that the problems that I faced will be ironed out, just like the north-facing RGB that Akko said they will be fixing quite soon in 2022 or at the end of 2022. So yeah, that was basically it for this video, guys. Leave a like if you like this video, dislike this video if you didn't like it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I have more content like this coming very soon, and as always, thank you for watching. Goodbye, guys.